This debate had it all tonight. Points of difference, points of agreement, substance, style, it was all there. Andy Kuster is going for a fourth term. Steve Negron wants to take the 2nd Congressional District back into Republican hands. For a full wrap-up of all the action, let's go live to Mike Cronin, who is outside the New Hampshire Institute of Politics tonight. Hey, Mike.
Hi, Adam. Both candidates say each other has run a fair and honest campaign, and though there hasn't been much negativity in this race, tonight we did see some contentious moments. It's a race between the incumbent and the newcomer.
You've been in office for 3 terms. Why should voters give you a 4th?
Well, I think it's the work that I've done bringing people together, particularly on the opioid epidemic.
As much as my opponent believes she's done some work, this opioid issue has gotten worse.
Republican Steve Negron and Democrat Andy Kuster sparred on the federal deficit, immigration, and improving opportunities in the North Country.
When I talk to people up there, they say, "Where's my congresswoman? Where is she?"
I think the highway funding that I've been able to get for bridges and for miles of roads up there, the telecommunications, we were able to get those 4 towers.
On abortion and what role government should play.
For the government to force a woman to carry a pregnancy to term, I presume Mr. Negron means to put a woman in jail for 9 months and so that she carries a child to term. I think that is government interference.
I don't think I ever said jail. I never said anything about putting anybody in jail. I'll tell you what I do oppose. I do oppose federal dollars going to a private organization to killing babies.
They also didn't see eye to eye on how to handle gun laws.
99% of us responsible gun owners, something happens and they throw it at our feet. And that's wrong. What we have here is a mental health issue. It isn't about guns.
What I think we can do better is we can close the loopholes for background checks. And my opponent does not want to close the loopholes.
And on a lighter note,
the Red Sox parade is tomorrow. Which players would you like to be on a duck boat with?
I'd like to be with the manager, Cora. He's from Puerto Rico, and he did a hell of a job.
Hell of a job. That we can agree on.
Red Sox always have a way of bringing New Englanders together. The candidates now only have a week to go on the campaign trail before the voters go to the polls. Adam?
Thanks, Mike. And both of these candidates had solid performances tonight. They entered the spin room here at the NHIOP feeling pretty good, although Steve Negron admitted he thinks he has an uphill battle in CD2. Nonetheless, he feels like he's going to shock the world on November 6th.
And in my heart of hearts, we're going to win this thing. And people are going to come out and say, how the hell did that happen? Right? And here's what we're going to look at it, and they're going to look at all the things that we did. And when they dissect this campaign, I think they're going to look at 2 things. One, it was about grassroots. It isn't always about money. You know, it's about knocking on doors and touching people. And you know what? Some of these people we're talking to aren't in those polls.
Let the voters decide. I believe that more voters agree with me that they don't want the government interfering in our most personal, private decisions, but they do see a role for the government in highways and bridges and bringing rail to Nashua and helping us solve this opioid epidemic.
2 debates down, 1 to go. We'll take a night off for Halloween tomorrow. Then it's the title card on Thursday with the major party candidates for governor, Chris Sununu and Molly Kelly, squaring off in our final Granite State debate. Live at the New Hampshire Institute of Politics on the campus of St. Anselm College, Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.